We all know the Atari 2600 was best known as a gaming console, bringing in some of the best arcade titles of the day home to the best of their abilities, and introducing new games exclusively on the system. But for a time, the 2600 was called the VCS, or Video Computer System, and Atari tried for a little while to push the computer in their name. But you can't use a computer without a keyboard, and Atari knew that. Luckily, they had us covered with these. This is the Atari keyboard controller. As said on this box, it's a controller for the Atari VCS/2600. This box comes with one set of 2 keyboard controllers, and I so happen to have gotten this set from the Back to School pack. This special value is hard to find itself. The keyboard controllers, not so much. Now that I'm done showboating a rare piece of my collection, we'll take the keyboard controllers out of its box and have a closer look at them. The layout of the controllers is very similar to the video touchpad and 5200 controllers, but this came out before these, so the keyboard controllers set the standard, for better or worse. The buttons feel more solid compared to the soft-like buttons on the other controllers, and for whatever reason when you press on a button, it goes halfway. It works, however. I'm not complaining about it, it's just an observation. Another thing to observe on the keyboard controller is the sides, as there's a weird looking hole on the left and a chunk of plastic sticking out on the right. You should notice that they seem like they could slide into one another, and that's exactly what they're made for. Some games that use the keyboard controller may require 2 keyboard controllers, as you can slide another controller into the hole and be all set. You don't have to stop there, you can just slide all the Atari keyboard controllers ever made and create the ultimate Atari keyboard. But considering there's only 2 controller ports on the 2600, it's not worth doing so. Unless you know how to connect several systems together. Alright, this is getting too convoluted. The Atari keyboard controllers work with merely a few 2600 titles. About 7 as far as I could find. Most of them are games that try to boggle your mind, like Brain Games, Codebreaker, and a Game of Concentration. A noteworthy title is Basic Programming, as it uses 2 keyboard controllers and includes special overlays to help you create your own games with ease. If you can understand the language anyway. The Atari keyboard controllers are very much a forgotten controller today, but it's still an interesting controller to pick up if you want to have it in your collection. It may not have much to show for, but you'll know you'll be able to go back to school once you've learned BASIC for the Atari VCS in 2018 or whatever year you're watching this. Got any fond memories with this controller/accessory? Tell me about it by leaving a comment. If you like what you see, be sure to leave a like. If you think others would like this, share the video around. And if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button pronto. This is BrianTheBlue, and I'll see you later.